Welcome back to Spinning in the Past. I haven't done a book review in quite a while, but I wanted to go over some more of these older publications, 1895, and I thought this was interesting about cotton weaving. And even though it's about cotton weaving, if you look at the table of contents here, it talks about all sorts of like the history, what they say is the history of weaving and the handloom, and the recognizing that the cotton comes from India. But also, and here we go later, the power loom, weaving and woven fabrics, modern power loom. Now, modern would be anything before 1895, and this one starts in 1841. So that's modern for them. Then we talked about specialization here, development of picking motions, winding, warping on these old machines, yarn bleaching and dyeing. So that's one of the chapters I'm going to go over in greater detail. The construction of equipment, miscellaneous matters, twist tester, I like that, the twist tester, testing by calculation, testing yarn for strength, testing by hand, and its advantages in showing the presence of any faults, thick and thin places, quote, neps, crackers, and their origin. So that'll be interesting to read about crackers here. The only satisfactory and precisely reliable test is derived from the careful examination of the yarn in practical work. Where we have process of manufacturing, sizing the materials, hints on management, winding the warps, tacklers, warehousing. Here's a standard list of wages. How much do you get here? How much are you going to pay? And then some attributes. I think this is interesting. It gives, these old books give really nice list of illustrations here. Here we got a French loom. We've got Greek double loom, Flemish, Egyptian weaver on a vertical loom. I'd like to look at that for linen weaving. We've got Cartwrights, and then we've got shaft heels broken, plain cloth with design, 3-shaft twill, 7-shaft, 9-shaft, 10-shaft twills, gauze of Orlena weave. So all these wonderful things. See, if you are interested in weaving, it looks like there's a lot of good information here as well. Peg warping, Indian winder. These are all the illustrations as well, so you can tell. Yarn tester counts, testing it for dampness. Twist tester. Now you remember that people would cheat them. If the cotton has moisture in it, it'll weigh heavier. And things were done by weight. The weight of the yarn is what you would get paid. So they would, I guess, put in a lot of moisture. That would make the yarn wetter. But when it dried out, then it was actually less. And also, remember, the weight of it was often how much yardage you would have. But when it dried out, you'd have less yardage. So we've talked about that in other videos. But I just wanted to show you an introduction to this. We're gonna, I'm gonna go over especially some of these topics that are associated with spinning. And what this book talks about spinning, related to cotton, related to manufacture of the yarns, how they evaluated the spinning and the structure of those yarns. That's what I'm going to focus on. But I just wanted to give you a little teaser. We're going to be going over this book cotton weaving. In the next video, I will be going over the specific spinning sections, and I hope you'll join me for that on Spinning the Past.